This meeting is being recorded.
See, row sets. Result set and row set differences I given yesterday. Result set and row sets. What is the first difference? First difference, result set is non-serializable object. Non-serializable object. Okay. Row set is all row sets are serializable objects. See, result set is non-serializable object. All row sets are serializable objects. That is first difference. Second difference. Result set is connected object. Okay. Row sets. JDBC row set is connected object. And remaining row sets are disconnected objects. This is second difference. Third difference, result set is not a Java bean. Result set is not a Java bean. All row sets are Java beans. All row sets are Java beans. Next, in order to get result set, we need connection interface, driver manager class, and statement interface. Okay. Here, in order to get row set, we need row set implementation class only. This is a given. See, result set, row sets difference. There are 5 row sets: JDBC row set, cached row set, filtered row set, web row set, join row set. 5 row sets. First one, non-serializable, serializable. Now, first of all, what is this serialization required? Serialization. What is serialization? It is a process of converting object into series of bits. Note down. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. Serialization. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. In Java, object must be serializable to do the following operations. In Java, object must be serializable to do the following operations. First one, writing an object to a file. Second one, reading an object from file. Third one, writing an object to a network. Fourth one, reading an object from network. First one, writing an object to a file. Second one, reading an object from file. Third one, writing an object to a network. Fourth one, reading an object from network. So if you want to perform these four operations, object must be serializable. Object must be serializable. See, it is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. Object converted into bit format. That concept is called serialization. What is the need of serialization is, if you want to perform these four operations, serialization compulsory. If you want to write object to a file, if you want to read object from file, or if you want to write object to a network, if you want to read object from network, for these four operations, serialization compulsory. Because here, suppose this is on stream. This is one stream. Now, if you write bytes, it is passed through stream. So stream nothing but data flow. Stream nothing but data flow. One place to another place, you can transfer data. That is called stream. Data transferred from one location to another location. That is called stream. For example, see, I'm typing from keyboard. It is displaying on monitor, no? I'm typing from keyboard. Data traveled keyboard to RAM, RAM to monitor. It is data traveled. Keyboard to RAM, one stream. RAM to monitor, one more stream. Two streams are working here when I type. So it is, if I type like this, actually I'm typing in keyboard, but that is displaying on monitor. Data, whatever I'm typing from keyboard, that is passed to RAM. From RAM, it is coming to monitor. That is called stream. Now, data traveled from one place to another place, source to destination. For that, if it transfer bytes, suppose if you transfer bytes, these bytes transferred like this, it is transferred. Suppose if you transfer object, if you try to transfer, it is not done. It is valid. It is not done. So bytes if you transferred source to destination, but object if you transfer, it will not work. Error comes. That is I was shown in core Java program also. Non-serializable exception. Not serializable exception. Exception also comes. Object if you try to write to a stream, error comes. But if you write bytes, valid. Then what we have to do this one? This object we have to convert into this type. That concept is called serialization. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. Okay. See, for example, uh, it is just assume like a pipe. Assume like a pipe. It is assumed like a water. Can we send water through pipe? Yes. It is assumed like a pipe. It is assumed like a ice. Can we send ice through pipe? Like that. That is water. That is ice. Okay. This is water. You can transfer. That is ice. We cannot transfer. What we have to do now? Ice you have to convert into water. You can send. After receiving again water, you can make it as ice. Like that. Here, object if you want to transfer, not possible. Object you have to convert into bits. You can transfer. Again, after receiving that received bytes, you can convert into object. That type. Okay. Bytes if you send, it will work. But object if you send, it doesn't work. For that, serialization required. Okay. Now, these four operations, we record that concept. If you want to write your object data into a file, suppose object means like this. Suppose one object, employee number is there, name is there, salary is there, its own object is there. It's an employee object. In this employee number, name, salary. This object at a time I want to write to a file. Then compulsory serialization required. Okay. The programs also are shown in core Java class. Present here not required because here already predefined result set is non-serializable. All row sets are serializable. But how to make object as a serializable? Here class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable objects. Noted? Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. So that interface we have to implement. Then that class becomes, that object becomes serializable object. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. See, but this interface you studied already. Interface. What is interface? Interface you studied, no? What is interface? Collection of public static final variables and public abstract methods. But whenever you implement interface in a class, then what we have to do? Whenever interface is inserted in a class, then what we have to do? All methods must be overridden. But in this interface, methods are not there. See, you observe Java P, java.io.serializable. See, open brace, close brace. In between, nothing is there. But it is empty interface. So it is called marker interface. Java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface, or empty interface, because no members in this interface. Java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface or empty interface because no members in this interface. Java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface or empty interface because no members in this interface. Because no members in this interface. So in this interface, variables are not there. Methods also not there. No need to implement anything. No need to implement anything. But just you need to write implements java.io.serializable. Just you need to write implements java.io.serializable. That's it. Okay, implement java.io.serializable. If you write, it is nothing but serializable object. But suppose myself I'll create one empty interface. Will it work? Myself I'll create one empty interface. I'll implement in one class. Will it work? No. This interface functionality already present inside the JVM. That's what works. But if you create your own empty interface, no use. It doesn't work. Okay. This interface functionality already present. Already present. Okay. Suppose class employee here integer employee number string employee name float employee salary like this some code I'll write now after this we'll create objects after this I'll create object emp e equal to new emp I created object. Now is this object serializable object? Is this object serializable object? No. This object I want to make it as serializable object. What we have to do? Just here implements serializable. Okay. You need to import the package. Then now this object is serializable object. So what we are going to do? Just we are writing implement serializable. Then this object becomes serializable object. Like that for result set not given. For row sets given. That's what row set if you want to transfer in network you can. Result set not possible. So suppose this is your memory. In this some objects are there. This object, this object, this object, like this some objects. Now these objects I want to transfer, make it serializable. These objects I don't want to make it. I don't want to send. Then don't write. So that is concept in Java. Just implement serializable. If you write, this object becomes serializable. Then you can transfer a network. Like that, result set non-serializable, row set serializable. Result set if you want to transfer, not possible. Result set if row set if you want to transfer, possible. Got it? Example, note down. Example. Example. Now it is serializable object. Now it is serializable object. See, if you write implement serializable, then this object is called serializable object. If you write implement serializable, then only that object considered as serializable object. So result set is non-serializable, row set is serializable, all row sets serializable, but that is predefined interfaces. We are not going to do anything, they already defined like that. Okay, is it clear about result set, row set? First difference. Second, connected disconnected. Noted. Next heading, connected object. It means the object always being connected to database. It means the object always being connected to a database. Disconnected object. It means the object does not maintain the connection after generating. It means the object does not maintain the connection after generating. It means the object does not maintain the connection after generating. It means the object does not maintain the connection after generating. See, I'll explain. Is it over? This is your scene. This program you have seen. No? Here, whenever result set object is generated, result set pointer or cursor points to before first record here. Okay, you will call next method, control comes here. It is printed. Again next method, like this is printed, this is printed. Again next method, control comes here. It is printed, it is printed. After printing this one, just assume it is disconnected. This is disconnected. Assume. Will you get a data? No, because it is connected object. Result set is connected object, but row set is disconnected object. Now what will happen? After loading, complete data loaded here, even connection closed, the data dumped here. That's what you'll get it. It is nothing but online, offline. Tutorials will be there. Online, offline. But same feeling comes like online only. Offline tutorials will be there, some tutorials. If you download, if you click, hyperlinks will be there, buttons will be there, everything will be there. You can click, but without internet connection only, same like that only works. Like that. But suppose, example, Java API documentation. I'll open. Say Java API documentation. If I click here, I'll click. This one I'll click. This one again I'll click here. Lang package. Again I'll click. It is next class also, interface also, whatever you want you can click here. Integer. Next page comes. Like this, if I click here, next page comes. Okay. If I click here, next page comes. Okay, like this it's coming now. Now once if it is internet is disconnected, will you get a next page? No, but this is totally you can download in your system without internet connection. Same hyperlinks you can click. It is possible. Offline. This complete you can download into your system. But there also hyperlinks works without internet connection. It is already in your system only. Then connection is not required. Like that. Online tutorial, offline tutorials will be there. No? Online tutorial like a connected. Offline tutorial like a disconnected. Even if it is connection closed, still it works because already data in your system only. So if you use result set, what will happen? This result set not copied into your system. This object always communicate with table. This always it will maintain the connection to get the data while iterating. But if it is RowSet, total data dumped into your local system. Even if it is closed, nothing will happen. Data already copied in your RAM. That type. So connected object means this object always maintains the connection. Disconnected object means it doesn't maintain the connection, but total data copied into your RAM, memory occupied. For that one also advantage, this one also advantage. For example, now YouTube videos you are watching, are you downloading? No, you are not downloading because every day daily 1 GB you are getting. Why downloading? Daily 1 GB, 2 GB your package, that pack you are recharging. So what you'll do? No need to download. Every time you'll watch directly connection only. But long back before Geo, if you want to see one more time, what you'll do? Downloading. Because internet was very costly at the time. For 1 GB, 250 rupees also we paid before Geo. Okay. But now daily 1 GB coming. Daily 1 GB. But 4-5 years back, what has happened? For 1 GB purpose, 250 rupees also we paid. At the time, download it all. At the time, you'll think about memory. You'll think about internet money. But now you'll think about memory. Because daily 1 GB coming. Why downloading? Your mobile memory wasted, no? Like that. Online, offline. Here, connected, disconnected. Connected means connection always maintains. That is network traffic. Disconnected means it is better, but RAM occupies. Total data dumped into your local system. RAM is occupied. So if you want to reduce the network traffic, RowSet use. If you want to save your RAM, result set use. Like that. But in RowSets also, that's what one RowSet they given connected. Remaining RowSet they given disconnected. If you want, so that means you can use for both RowSets also. If you want to reduce the network traffic, use disconnected object. If you want to save the memory, RAM memory, then use connected object. Depends upon your requirement. Which is better means depends upon your requirement. Depends upon your requirement, it is better. Okay. Your requirement is to reduce the network traffic, go for disconnected object. If you want, if your net application requirement is, if you want to save RAM memory, go for connected object. Like that you have to select connected, disconnected. If this object always maintains the connection, that is called connected. This object doesn't maintain the connection, that is called disconnected. But disconnected, how it works? Total data dumped in your local system. That is the difference. Is it clear? That is internal. I cannot show also. That is connected, disconnected, internal. Okay. Now, if any problem comes, you will see the effect. Otherwise, no effect. If problem comes, then we can see effect. Now, that is second difference. Third difference, Java Bean. Next heading, Java Bean. It is a reusable software component. Java Bean. It is a reusable software component. A Java class is said to be Java Bean if it is follows the following rules. A, a Java class is said to be Java Bean if it is follows the following rules. First one, class must be a public. Class must be public. Second one, class must implements java.io.serializable interface. Third one, class must be in a package. Fourth one, class must contain class must contains public default constructor. Fifth rule, all instance variables must be private. Here, instance variables are called properties. All properties must contain setter and getter methods. All setter, getter and methods. All setter and getter methods must be public. If any Java class, if it is followed these 7 rules, that class is called Java Bean. If any Java class that follows these 7 rules, that class is called Java Bean. What is the use? I'll explain. It is a reusable software component. A Java class is said to be Java Bean if it is follows the following rules. These 7 rules. Class must be public. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface. Class must be in a package. Class must contains public default constructor. All instance variables must be private. Instance variables are called properties. And all properties must contain setter and getter methods. All setter and getter methods must be public. Okay. These 7 rules, if it is follows, then that class is called Java Bean. Why these 7 rules? I'll explain. Actually, what is Java Bean? Reusable software component. Java Bean means reusable software component. That class, if you create like this, reusability comes. How? I'll show you. If you write a class like this, that class reusability comes. Now for example, in a core Java, one class is there, frame class. Actually, nowadays we stop to teach because that is outdated. AWT frame, swing frames, one class. If you create a frame, you'll get it like this frame. one minimize button, one maximize button, one close button, left side one Java logo. This comes. This is called one frame. This is called one frame. Okay. It is frame. It is a graphical user interface. This class name is called frame. Class name is frame. That is in AWT package. That is we stop to teach because nowadays no one is using that one. Because instead of this one, HTML better. That's what HTML all are using. So it is a frame. Standalone application suitable, but Java made for internet. That's what HTML better. And instead of applet, HTML. Instead of this one, HTML controls only. Now, one frame. This frame is a one class. This frame is a one class. That frame class, these 7 rules followed. These 7 rules already followed. That's what that frame class we can call it a Java bean. Now, what is the benefit with this one? With these 7 rules you observe. Here same setter, getter, methods all will be there. Now, frame. What we'll do? You can write set size, get size, set size 300 pixels width, 300 pixels height. I'll write. Then I'll get a frame 300 pixels width, 300 pixels height. Suppose what you will do, you will create frame class object. You will set 400 pixels width, 500 pixels height. You'll get it like that. One more person will type 600, 600. You'll get 600, 600. One frame only. For me, 300 pixels appears. For you, 400 pixels appears. One more person, 600 pixels appears. One more person, 900 pixels appears. Whatever they want, possible. But frame class, one class only. Again, set background. I'll set red. Get background red. I'll set red. You will set green. One more person will set blue. But class is frame only. For me, red color. For you, green color. One more person, blue color. Same class. Like set font color. Get font color. Set foreground. Get foreground. Methods are there. Then font color. For me, one color. For you, one color. One more person, one more color. But one class only. Different types visible. That facility they given with these rules. That is the reason it is possible. So what they did is all variables they written private. Why private concept is, suppose set width 300 will write 300 pixels comes. Set width 500 pixels will write 500 pixels comes. But set width 1000 pixels will write 1000 comes. Set width 10,000 will write. But actually monitor is not 10,000 no. Monitor pixels, that is settings are there no. 1000 or 1300, 1400 something is there. So that is screen resolution if you observe. Screen resolution. Display settings. You can observe. See here display settings. My monitor pixels. My monitor pixels. See what is there? 1360 pixels width is there. 768 height is there. Suppose set size 10,000 I'll pass. 10,000 if I pass, maximum 1360 is there. Then 10,000 if you pass, what will happen? By default 1360 will take. Because logic already written in setter method. What they written is more than maximum size. Maximum size. Less than minimum size. Minimum size. The logic already written. That's what. Even by mistake, if you enter more than maximum, less than minimum, nothing will happen. Logic already written in the setter method. That's what. You will not get more than that. So that is, if you see, you'll understand. You observe. See here, frame f equal to new frame. One frame created. F dot set size 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. F dot set visible true. Then it will display. It is available in AWT package. Now I written 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height. See, file, save, compilation, execution. See, 400 pixels width, 400 pixels height, displayed. Okay. Now what I'll do here, 800 pixels width, 600 pixels height. See, compilation, execution, 800, 600. But actually maximum how much is there? 1360. So I'll write 1360, 768. Okay, now full size it comes, full frame comes, complete occupied. Now you observe 13,600, 7,680, but it is outside the monitor, not possible. No, that's what it will do. It will display same full size. See, still minimize, maximize, close appears. If it is full more than monitor size, it doesn't appears. It doesn't appear, no, it is appearing. So you are getting 1360 only. 13,600 if I write also, 1360 only coming. 768 actual, 7,068 if I write also, 768 only coming. More than maximum I entered, but it is not coming more than maximum. It is coming maximum size only. Suppose if I write negative number, actually negative number means it should not display, but it will display. Minimum will display. Small size, very small. Minimum size. See, it is there frame. Here came left side, top left corner. See, actually this size came. This size came. So minimum size. So it is not negative number. No, actually something is there. I said 10 pixels or 0 pixels, 5 pixels will be there. Okay. So this is logic already written. Suppose set background red, get background, you'll get a red. Set foreground green, get foreground green. Set background ABC. ABC color is there? No. Then what will happen? Default color comes. Logic already present. So that is the reason what they did is they written private variables. So here all instance variable must be private, because width variable, if it is accessible, you'll write 10,000 also. If it is not accessible, you cannot use. Variable can use? No. You have to use setter method. Then what will happen? Setter method already logic is there. It doesn't work. Setter method logic, according to logic works, no? In core Java class you have seen this concept is called encapsulation. It is 100% encapsulated. Encapsulation program you studied, no? That is only. Okay. See, so according to these rules, I'll write one class. You see, I given best example to understand. See, suppose class employee. Okay, class employee. Now, first rule, class must be public. See, class must be public. I'll write here. I'll write public. Class must be public. Okay. Here public class. Second rule, implements serializable. When you implement serializable, what you have to do? Import java.io.star. You have to write. Okay. After this, package class must be in a package. Here, package. Suppose package demo. Now, package name. Suppose other name I'll write test. Test is a package. Now, test is a package. Here, IO package. See, first one public class. Second one implement serializable. Third one must be in a package. Fourth one default constructor. Is it required to write? No. Default comes. By default comes. Private variable. So private variable. Suppose integer age. One age variable are written. Setter method, getter methods. See, according to rules, class must be public. That is first rule. Class must be public. Public class are written. Okay. Second rule. Class must implement java.io.serializable interface implemented. That's what this package. Third rule. Must be in a package. So it is in a package. Fourth rule. Default constructor required. It comes automatically. Fifth rule. Instance variable must be private. Private. Next, setter getter. How to write setter getter? Setter method return type void. Set age. Int age. Okay. Getter method int get age. Like this. All setter getter methods must be public. Now, public. Now you observe. Now this class is called Java Bean. This class is called Java Bean. How? Here you'll create object employee equal to new employee. You'll write. Now this is which type of variable? Instance variable or class variable or local variable? What is? Instance variable. Instance variable outside the method, inside a class. It is instance variable. How many ways to access? Two ways. What are those? Object, object reference. Which class object required? Employee class required. I created. Now e dot age equal to 20. Is it valid? This line is it valid or not valid? Why it is not valid? E dot age equal to 20. Is this line valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Why it is not valid? It is private. You cannot access from outside. Okay. Now it is not accessible. Okay. Now e dot set age. Suppose 25. I'll pass. Here 25 comes. Okay. Here this dot age equal to age. This age which type of variable? This age which type of variable? If instance variable, class, local variable names are same. How to access instance variable? That's what this keyword. Okay. Now here return age. If I write now 25, if I pass 25 stored. This 25 again copied here. Okay. Like this. But if I pass 250, any employee age 250 will be there? No. I want to write some logic. You can write here. What you can do, if age greater than 60, suppose 60, then age equal to this dot age equal to 60. Maximum age 60, suppose employee age. Okay. After this, else if age less than so greater than 60 means 60. Suppose less than 21. Okay. Then this dot age equal to 21. Something. else this dot age equal to age. If this condition false, then comes here. Now here I pass it 250. 250 greater than 60. True. Then what will be stored? 60 is stored. Suppose I'll pass minus 250. Minus 250 comes here. Minus 250 greater than 60. False. Minus 250 less than 21. True. Then 21 comes. Suppose I'll pass 25. 25 greater than 60. False. 25 less than 621. False. Then what will be stored? 25. Now my question is, without modifying single character in employee class, without modifying single character in employee class, can we store age 20 less than 21 greater than 60? Can we store without modifying single character in employee class? In a year, whatever you want, you can do demo class. Can we store without modifying single character in employee class? Okay, 1 minute. I'll decrease the font size. You can see. Complete code you can see now. Now, my question is, without modifying single character in employee class, without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store less than 21 or greater than 60 in an age variable. Possible or not possible? Without modifying single character in employee class, it is possible or not possible? Possible? If it is possible, how? If it is not possible, why? Otherwise, you'll select an answer. I know about that. One answer will select either possible or not possible. But if it is possible, how? Not possible, why? Only select means you will select an answer. Reason also. Without modifying single character in employee class. Assume employee class predefined class. Predefined classes you cannot change, no? Like that assume. Without modifying single character in employee class, I want to store less than 20 or greater than 60 in an age variable. Is it possible or not possible? If possible, how? If not possible, why? Okay, here possible, not possible asked. One person given override set age method. If I override set age method in a subclass, can we access this age variable? No, because that is private. That is wrong. Next. If you override set age method in subclass, that age variable can be accessed in subclass set age method? No, because private scope within the class only you can access. That is public method you can override, but you cannot access age variable. Next. First, possible or not possible, select answer. Later reason. 1 minute. How many people answer possible? Just raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 members possible. In online, 13 members, 14, 15 members. 19 members possible. Okay. How many people answer not possible? So majority people no answer. Majority people no answer. It is core Java question or advanced Java question? Core Java question only no. It is not advanced Java. It is not advanced Java. It is core Java question. Complete code I am showing. Now my task, my question is, in this age variable, I want to store 21 less than 21 or greater than 60. Possible or not possible? Asked. See, age variable scope is within the class. Within the class means in which class we can access? In employee class only we can access. Employee class only we can access. So this age variable outside the class you cannot access. But in a age variable, if you want to store the value, how to store? Through set age method only we can store. Through set age method only can store. But through set age method, if you pass less than 21, if you pass greater than 60, what will happen? Here logic is there. Logic will not allow to store. Will it allow? No. Then how can we store? That's what not possible. Not possible is the answer. See, this age variable, private variable, private, can we access outside the employee class? No. Outside the employee class, private variable you cannot access. Not possible. Through set age method or get age method only you can access. What I said, without modifying single character in employee class, I said. You should not touch there. If you want, whatever you want, you can do here. But what you can do here, you can call two methods only. Can you access variable? No. If you access throw methods, throw already logic is there. No, the logic will not allow to store other way. Logic already is there. According to that logic only it is going to be stored. That's what it is not possible to store. But why logic written? This is only example. Frame class. Frame class. In a frame class, just now you have seen 400 pixels are written. Later 600, 800 are written. Later 13,600 are written. 13,600, what will happen? It is passed to one setter method, set size method. There already logic is there. Greater than 1360. 1360 only store. That's what 1360 coming. More than maximum size coming. Less than minimum size coming. But width variable, private, that's what we cannot access. How to access width? Through set size method. Through set size method, if you pass, what will happen? Already logic is there. So like a set size method, I written logic here. Set age method. This is myself I written, that is predefined. Now this set age method will not allow to store less than 21. Minimum employee age 21. Maximum employee age 60. Like that I restricted. So understanding that logic, one I written same style. Now less than 21 if you enter, 21 stored. Greater than 60 if you enter, 60 stored. In between if you enter, whatever you enter, that is stored. But if you want to store in this variable, suppose less than 21, not possible to store because this is a private variable. You cannot access outside. How to store? Through this method only can store. Through this method, if age comes, what will happen? Your logic is there. Logic will not allow. According to logic only stores. So this is the reason variables are private. This is the reason variables are private. If they give public variable, what will happen? Library will change. Java developer written library. So many library methods are there. If they allow public, you will change the values. That is the reason private variables. That is the reason if you open any class, you observe here, here, Java P, java.lang.string. In a string class, how many methods are there? How many constructors are there? But are you getting variables? No, because private variables. Variables hidden. It doesn't appear to you, private. Okay. So private variable, every class private variables only will be there. If they give a permission public, you'll change. That is the reason they didn't give a chance to change. How will write? How will access? Throw method. Throw method, can you change? No, logic already is there. It will not allow. That is like that we can restrict. That is called encapsulation. So binding of this variable, with these two methods, operating on this variable only. This type of binding is called encapsulation. So it is already bound. You cannot do anything. The variable bound with these two methods. These two methods are operating on that variable only. That type of binding is called encapsulation. Okay, that type of binding is called encapsulation. So you cannot access outside. If you want to access, through setter method only can access. Through getter method only can access. Setter method already logic is there. It will not allow to change. According to logic, it works. According to logic, it works. Okay. That's the reason maximum classes contains private variables. Public setter getter methods. It is fully encapsulated. It is fully encapsulated. Okay. See here, if you pass 250, see, if I pass 250, what will happen? Here 250 greater than 60, then it will store 60. Logic already is there. Okay. Then if you call integer x equal to e dot get age, then system dot out dot println x, you'll get a 60 because already 60 stored. The 60 comes. So return age, 60 stored already. The 60 comes. Like this, this class is called Java bean. According to rules followed, it is fully encapsulated. So here, different ages you can set, you can get it. Different person's ages different will be there. We can get it. And also logic is there. It will not allow to less than 21, greater than 60. This type of classes are called Java beans. Okay. Suppose like that. One more. This is in core Java class I taught. That encapsulation purpose I taught. Okay. Now here normal program. See, class message bean must be public. Public is there. You can create object anywhere. Implement serializable. See, why public? This class object anywhere you can access. You can create. Implement serializable. This one you can send in network. This object you can send in network also. That's what serialization. Okay, this is now must be in a package. So modularity purpose package. After this, one private method, private variable, suppose message. See, public setter getter methods. Set message, string message. If you don't want to write logic, directly this dot age message equal to message. Next, public void string get message. Now can I call this is Java bean? Can I call this Java bin? Yes, it is called Java bin. So first rule, public. Second rule, implement serializable. Third rule, package. Fourth rule, constructor. Fifth rule, private variable. Sixth rule, setter getter. Seventh rule, public. This is example of Java bin. Write it. Example of Java bin. Creating default method also not possible. Default method nothing but again concrete method in interface. That is also not possible. Example of Java bin. So after 1 2 days, JDBC will complete. Soulets is going to start. Okay. Soulets onwards, you should be very regular. Complete Java style is going to be changed. If you miss one class also, you may not understand. Modularity purpose package. Module wise you can divide, you can maintain. Complete Java programming style is going to be changed from Soulets onwards. Internet applications you are going to build, like websites you can develop. Example of Java bin. So all row sets are Java bins. All row sets are Java bins. That's what setter getter methods are there. All row sets are Java bins. Yeah, Java bin is fully encapsulated, 100% encapsulated. So binding of variable with these methods and these methods operating on this variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Binding of variable with methods and these methods operating on this variable. This type of binding is called encapsulation. Full-fledged encapsulated, 100% encapsulated. So this is the reason only encapsulation. If they give a chance to public variable, total values will change. Library will change. That's the reason they didn't give a chance to change. That's what encapsulation is there. Every library class encapsulated. Is it over? See, I given here these 7 rules. If any Java class follows these 7 rules, that Java class is called Java bin. Okay. Like that, in a row set, all row sets are Java bins. Now you have seen how to establish the connection, how to execute static query, how to execute dynamic query. Like this you studied, no? But here, set driver, set URL, set username, set password, because Java bin, all setter methods only. Set driver, set URL, set username, set password, set command. This type methods will be there. So no need of connection interface, no need of driver manager class, no need of statement interface. Just one implementation class enough. That class contains setter methods. With that you can do it. Setter getter. That's what it is, very simple as compared to that. Here connection required, driver manager required, statement required. But here only setter methods required. That's it. Only class required, one class. See, first difference, non-serializable, here serializable. Here connected, here one is connected, remaining disconnected. It is Java, not a Java bean. These are Java beans. This is, you have seen program, connection, driver manager statement. This is program you didn't study. This program, next class. Okay. Tomorrow I'm not coming. Tomorrow no class. Next class on Monday. Okay. Tomorrow I'm not coming. Next class on Monday. 7:30. Next class on Monday 7:30 we'll see. Okay. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. Now online students, one by one I'll clarify your doubts. Just wait. One by one I'll clarify your doubts. Transaction management, nothing but set, auto commit, rollback methods are there. Eclipse, yeah, Eclipse, just a solid onward, every day I'll use Eclipse only. Now any program you can write in Eclipse, Eclipse shortcuts also I given. Next, scanner class. Okay, scanner class also I'll explain. You can join offline also if you want. Real time depends upon application requirement. They'll use result set also, RowSet also. In Eclipse, you have to pass command line arguments. Like a run as run configuration. Already in given notes also, how to pass command line arguments. The notes you refer, what is the actual use of Java Bean? You will understand in further session while teaching MVC. That error message, what you are getting, mail to my mail ID, I'll give a replay. Blob program, Pranita. In Eclipse, if you want to insert image, command line arguments program I explained, no? That is you follow. If Eclipse is not working, what you are getting error, mail to my mail ID. Saturday, Sundays, I'll give a replace. Yeah, notes already shared. Up to today class I shared. You can check it. File not found means that application should be there. Yesterday, today programs I uploaded in a Google Classroom. You can check it out. Shanku Roy. All RowSets are by default serializable means RowSets implemented in some classes. That class implements serializable. That's what serializable. Yes, so 1 minute online students.